How you guys doing today? My name is Troy Mason, and I'm the president and CEO of ZTegrity, home of the ZBLACKCARD. Well, what I want to do is kind of give you guys an update on what we're doing and help you to understand the philosophy behind our company and why it's so important that you make a decision, in my opinion, to get involved with us, because there's something very, very special going on here. What I have here on my desk is a whole bunch of credit cards, debit cards, and even a couple of prepaid cards that they're my cards, right? And I've accumulated these cards over years. I've been having some of them for, well over 20 years. But what I want to share with you is that if you take all of your cards and you lay them out on the table like this and you take a good look at them, it's one thing that I'm going to tell you every card has in common, okay, that you got to pull out of your wallet. Every card that you pull out of your wallet and lay down is going, if you look at it, it's going to be a company name on here, somewhere on the card. Okay, when you see that company name on your card, Google that company. Check out their net worth. I guarantee you that that company is going to be worth over $1 billion. Okay, actually on my cards here, I looked at each one of them. The smallest was worth $7 billion, and the largest was worth $500 billion. So it's really quite a bit of money if you think about it, right? But think about it from another perspective. If these cards represent companies that are worth billions of dollars, right? I'm one of the card users, right? But I'll never get a check from these guys, even though, again, I am the reason, or part of the reason, that they're worth billions of dollars. Because, again, if they did not have customers, there would be no need for them to have, they couldn't have a card without customers. And so, but they're not sharing that income that they're generating from their customers. They're not sharing that with the card holders, right? So think about it another way. If every card is worth billions of dollars, and we know that $1 billion company can employ and pay tens of thousands of people getting paid. If every card is a company is worth $1 billion or more, then what I want to share with you is that we have a card, and it's very safe to assume that our card will one day be worth billions of dollars just like these others. And I can tell you that if I close my eyes and touch or grab one of these cards here, I can't tell one of these cards from the next, right? This card here is no different, in my opinion, than the other cards. They're pretty much all alike, right? But our card, listen to this, guys. We take our card and we drop it on the table here. This card is made out of metal, and it's high quality metal. It's even a higher quality metal than the actual card that for the American Express Black Card is better. This card here is literally heavier, and I'm going to do a video where I actually show side-by-side comparisons to the American Express Black Card. I'll make that a separate video. But so what's important to understand is that if every card, again, you have in your wallet is a multi-billion-dollar company, and you have an opportunity to take advantage and become an insider or a part of $1 billion company before they become $1 billion company, then it's important that you do so. Because how many times in life do you have an opportunity to be a part of something that can grow to that size, and then you playing a part in helping them to get there? And so as the company grows, so can your income, all right? So can your income. Because again, I don't care what company it is here, they started off one way, and then they grew their customer base, and grew until the next thing you know, they had several million people that were carrying their card, and of course that makes them $1 billion company. So we're doing the exact same thing. The only difference with us is that you can carry this card. We're not saying get rid of any of the cards you already have. Keep those. I'm not getting, because I own this company and I love my cards. I use it every day, but I'm still not going to get rid of these cards here because they serve a purpose. But so does this card. It serves a purpose because this is the only card of all of these that's going to actually pay me. And when you get our card, it's going to be the only card, I can promise you, that's actually going to pay you. And all that we ask you to do is just when you go somewhere and you buy something, drop it on the counter, let people hear the thing, and they're going to say, hey, how did you get that? What kind of card is that? And when they ask you the question, simply tell them that they have to be invited to get one because they cannot get this card without an invitation. So you simply invite them, they take a look at it, they make a decision, they come on board with it, you get paid, okay? And we're not talking about a little bit of money. We're not talking about just like 20 bucks that some of these other card companies give you. No, we're talking about not just paying you when the person comes on board, but creating a partnership with you that allows you to continue to get paid, and not just on the things that on your efforts, but on the efforts of many people. Because again, we know that this is a business that can spread. We just got approved for our international worldwide Visa card. We can sell that card all over the world, everywhere. And we wanted to make sure, one thing I can share with you is that the card that we bring to the table to market, it is better than virtually anything else out there on the market. It's better. It's have less fees. It's going to allow you to do things that no debit card or prepaid card ever has done in history. It's going to be able to help you improve your credit. This card helps you to rent a car. This card can allow you to earn a life-changing income. And again, we know that cards are really a good market because, again, it has very low attrition. That means that once a person gets a card, they don't just typically give the card up or whatever. They keep the card for years and years and years. That means that when you have a customer that's carrying our card, that you can get paid year and year and year after year on that particular customer. So again, just a very powerful way to position yourself for a residual income that will allow you to not only improve your lifestyle, but literally we're talking about generational wealth with stuff like this. Because again, this is not going anywhere, guys. This three things you don't leave home without. One is your cell phone. The next is your some form of ID. And the third thing is some way to pay for things that you need. People are gonna always have a need for that. And so we have a product here that is both beautiful and it allows them to earn an income while saving them money in all facets of the industry. And so a lot of people these days, they don't trust banks or whatever, and it's a good reason why, because we know that banks are designed by nature to take our money and invest it and make billions of dollars with it, and they don't give us back anything. We get nothing in return. That's a crappy deal. If I walked up to you on the street and say, hey, every time you get paid, I want you to give me your check. I'm going to go invest it and make billions, and I'm not going to share any of that money with you. And I'm going to charge you a fee for you to use your own money, get your own money back. I'm going to charge you a fee. You would look at me like I'm crazy. But that is what's happening with these banks. That's what they have done, and they box us into a corner where we had no option but to say okay to that. I'm saying, no, that's not okay. There's a better way to do it, okay? It's a better way to do it. We have found it. We have opened it up and made it available to you. All you have to do is order our card, order one, all right? I promise you, you're going to love it. Absolutely love it. Order it. Take it. Go buy yourself some lunch. Go take your girlfriend or husband or wife out to dinner, okay? Toss it on the table. Let people hear that sound, and I promise you that you're going to walk away very, very happy and excited, because you're going to walk away with prospects, that people who want the card, and also you're going to be growing with us as we go from where we are today to one day becoming another multi-billion-dollar company, just like all of these cards here. Every single one of them went through this process. And in this game, guys, it is the rule. It's not the exception that one day ZTegrity and this black card will be worth billions of dollars, because if they could do it, so can we. And that's really the message I want you to understand, is that it's not rocket science. It's nothing difficult or hard about any of this. If you bring something to the market that's better, that provides more value to people, then there's going to be a percentage of people that's going to buy our product. And we don't need everybody. We don't want everybody, okay? But for those percentage of people that do take advantage of what we have to offer, they can join us, and we all can change our entire financial life forever simply by making a decision to add another card to the cards that we already have now. Again, my name is Troy Mason. I'm the president and CEO of ZTegrity, ZBLACKCARD. You're welcome to call and reach out to me if you have any questions. Very, very transparent, easy to find. And so just look through the website and you'll see many, many things that we've done in the past and things that we're doing, and how proud we are to be able to provide this type of service for people, and how we're going to help people all over the world to save money and earn an extra income at the same time. So again, thank you for taking the time to take a look at this video.